Hello, everybody, and welcome back to uh, Byzantine Empire. Yeah, that's not exactly what I expected to happen when I started playing this game, but that's okay. As we like to start off, I'll go ahead and I'll show my interest in the assassins. Even though apparently I have consumption. Oh yeah, that's right, I do remember that. Anyway, we're also in a war, and we should win. So that's good. And we have some issues, actually. I don't want to do something daring. Let's just do a mystical treatment. We tried a mystical treatment last time, and the guy killed himself in front of me. Let's do well-tested treatment. Okay, so we have some issues here. The first issue, well, open council position is not really that much of an issue. We'll just pick you. Yes. But we also have some dangerous factions, and that's gonna be a bother. We have Prince Emir for the Byzantine Empire, my uncle, of course. He has a 100 opinion of me, but he's still in that faction. Welcome to Crusader Kings. And then we also have the other faction, increased council power in the Byzantine Empire. And Emir Jadat, the Ready, is the most powerful emir in that faction, and he wants the Kingdom of Africa. Here, desires the Sultanate of Africa, minus 20. I might end up giving that. Why is that only 8? Because my diplomacy is awful. Oh, that's not good. I like my diplomacy. I can also apparently shut the gates. Am I at risk of a disease? I am. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Anyway. I may end up giving away the Sultanate of Africa. I may end up giving away the Sultanate of Nubia, although that one is quite a large title. I would be a bit hesitant to do so. Anyway, we got a successful treatment. Let's try to give this guy titles. And see if that'll make him happy. You know what? You can be the designated regent. You can't do any worse than the last guy. And you'll also be... sure, you can be the court poet. Why not? Most guests have departed the evening. I've turned in to early morning yet. Mayor... blah, and I are still in deep discussion. Ah, right. That event. Yep. You do? I do. I do want to move my capital back to Alexandria. So, we're probably going to have some rebellion on our hands. Okay, so he did leave the faction. No, he is the leader of the faction now. Great. That's just awesome. And my wife died in childbirth. Well, one of them at least. Let's see. You're a genius. You'll work. Yeah, I'll probably... I have Kingdom Viceroys. I'll probably give away... these two kingdoms, Bulgaria and Serbia. And you want me to kill... That's fine. She wasn't anyone that I cared about. Let's see. That said, we don't have that many options for wives. That sort of surprises me. We'll pick you. You have the highest intrigue. And now I'm a member of the Assassins. Neat. And we won our war. Also neat. Apparently I raised 3 trading posts. Well, I'm not going to argue with it. Actually, I'm not going to move my capital back just yet. I will, eventually. Time and night for your subjects in Iskenderun. I assume that's up here. Or down here? Is it this island? It's this island, isn't it? No? Is it... I don't know where it is. Let's find out. Ah! See, I didn't know that the Byzantines actually held that. To the most excellent Caliph Abu Bakr. Please be with you. The insidious peasant traders must be expelled from your land. If you agree to declare war, we'll present you with 200 ducats. Should we fail, Ancona will pay any war reparations. Nah, I'm not interested. Maybe another time. Ooh, Pisa is quite large. Maybe another time, Ancona. I am a little bit busy plotting nefariously. I say as I get just constantly barraged by embargo wars. No, I'm not interested in that either. And what's this? The Sultan of Seville. Huh. Neat. Is that a kingdom? Yes, it is. That's a new kingdom. I don't think that was, No, he actually created his own kingdom title. Huh. I so rarely see that happen. Okay. And you want to marry my sister, or you want your son to marry my sister. Yeah, that's fine. Neat. Okay, anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted... Well, I need to deal with this council power faction as well. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe it would be better if they just revolted. Lots of people dying. Welcome to tournaments. Okay, let's go ahead and declare... Oh, I can't holy war Sunnis? That's disappointing. I thought I could have. Can I holy war you guys? I can do invasions. So why can't I invade Georgia? It's not of the true faith. I don't know. Oh, it's probably because they're a rebellion. If I went over here and attempted to declare war on the Sultan of Georgia, I could then invade Greece. Alright, I'll let those wars cool down then, before I do any kinds of invasionary things. Children lack a child with edification focus. Ooh, sorry about that. I had to cough. Whoops. Okay, diplomacy education. That sounds reasonable. Commander in the... Oh, I just... Yeah, that's a problem. See, while it's true that the Byzantine Empire is elective, my other titles are not. Yeah. So before I die, I either have to destroy those titles, give them away, or change my succession laws. Okay. I will attempt to remember that. I won't, though. I'll probably totally forget. Let's keep upgrading our hospital. Ooh, we do not have enough money to upgrade our hospital. I mean, we could upgrade one of these. Let's see. Anything that improves disease resistance is good. Okay, these two do. One child lacks a... Ooh. That's right. I forgot I had a genius brother. Alas, it is not me or my son. Don't worry about it. You're paranoid. Oof, that's a lot of increased council power. And I do not want it. Be my court calligrapher. Don't worry about rebelling. Rebellion is bad. You... I could probably satisfy by just giving you a seat on the council. Let's see. Yeah, I guess giving you the Grand Vizier title would probably be best. No, not you. Was it you? Or was it you? No, it wasn't you. It wasn't the Emir of Tunis. I would have remembered that. It was you. There we go. Is the Emir of Tunis involved in this? No. So one of my other wives is trying to poison my first wife. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't think I have any wives that I value more than any of the other ones. I mean, none of them have genius. Or, well, no, this one does actually have genius. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. I forgot about... Ooh. No, that's my brother. Oh, I married the genius who was married to my dad. I see. I get it now. Okay. Still don't want to close the gates just yet. I do want to go on that Hajj, and I do want to observe Ramadan. Because I want to get my decadence down. I'm not healthy enough to travel. Oh, right, I have consumption. And why can't I observe Ramadan? Because I'm not healthy. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Who all is in my dungeon? The Emir of Tripolitania is in my dungeon. Why? He likes me. Go home. There we go. Born in the purple. Oh, that's funny. Loyal servants such as I deserves some recognition and rewards from time to time. It is widely known that you hold huge lands and many titles, and are generous as you are wise. Perhaps you would be granting... Bleh. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. Perhaps you would consider granting this humble servant the sheikdom of no. No? I said no. No, I do not want to grant you this sheikdom. Grants it anyway. Well, it looks like Kiva... No, Kiva didn't break again. Never mind. I was mistaken. I'm still threatening. That's going to be a problem. But this is also going to be a problem. Increase council power in the Byzantine Empire. I don't want to. I would really like patient, but I don't deserve it. Okay, if we go another, well, practically 2 years without this dangerous faction firing, I can jump over into the carousing focus. And I might be able to convince them not to revolt against me with parties. Yes, that actually works sometimes. You can party so hard that they just forget their troubles. I also really like these rebellions to be over. Well, okay then. I'm thinking I do want to move my capital back to Alexandria. At least to deal with this rebellion. The problem with that is that I won't be able to move it back up here. And I want it up here for... reasons. Well, holding the realm together is more important. Let's move my capital back to Alexandria. Okay, there are no... Oh, what am I thinking of? Plagues down there. I will not be blackmailed. Let's raise up our troops. Now the problematic thing. I have armies scattered all over the world. Including over there, apparently. Who are you guys fighting? Raiders. Okay. And we're also going to raise up the Mamelukes, and this is why I didn't really want to move my capital, because mercenaries that you raise up get raised up in your capital. And that would have just made my life easier for conquering Greece and Anatolia, because my army would already be over here. But it's okay. It's alright. This is fine. And we have the rebellion. There's not that much rebellion up here. Most of it is focused down here with these ambitious dukes. And this is good. Probably. By revolting, I have an excuse to revoke their titles. And because I have an excuse to revoke their titles, I can give them back in the form of Viceroys, which gives me a lot more control over who is and who isn't a vassal in my realm and the lands that they hold. So this may be a blessing in disguise, is all I'm saying. We're gonna suffer a few defeats. I may actually want to keep this army up here to deal with this 2,000 revolt stack. I mean, it's not many troops, but I mean, they're probably never going to get down here. And that was my Varangian guard forcing his way onto the council. He hates me. That's good. Why do you hate me so much? Revoked vassal titles. Oh. Because you're Orthodox. Well, that's weird. Okay. I thought the Varangian Guard had to be Norse, but I guess in a time when Norse doesn't really exist, not Norse, Germanic. Huh. One of my commanders improved. Neat. Also, I just had that realization, and it's interesting. This isn't an early game start. It's not. It's very much a post-1066 start. And I actually had a pagan religion reform. That's very rare. And that also means that Orthodox isn't going to spread as quickly in that direction, which means if Russia ever forms... If Russia ever forms, it probably won't be Orthodox. It'll probably be... Well, it might be Orthodox. But it could be Swo Minusko. And that would be neat. Lithuania is also holding on to its pagan religion. Lithuania was one of the last kingdoms to convert, if my memory serves me correctly, so that's okay. Do Trojan lack an education focus? Obviously, I'm going to educate my half-brother in martial, and my half-sister in diplomacy. And you get... thrift. Sure, why not? I have to recruit a court physician. I guess I lost mine. He died or something. I'll just have the Mamelukes captain be my court physician. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, this guy, Captain Jedvard, is actually doing good work. Huh. Okay. I am starting to wonder, this organized army job is something new with Monks and Mystics. I am wondering if that is actually better than the trained troops, which is my default setting. I mean, a good set of skilled generals is worth its weight of levies. And once you get to the mid-game, late game, the levies from any one province isn't really going to cut it. You could make it cut it if you have a 6 subholding province and you have, 4 castles plus your top level castle. And you hold it personally. Well, you wouldn't have to hold it personally. But if you wanted to get the most out of it, you would. Then it might be worth it to do that. But I don't know. I also really wish this consumption would go away. I don't want it. I don't need it. And it's annoying. Okay, once I finish this siege, I will go sink the army. Yeah, sink the army. Yep. Come on, let's go blow up this army. Yes. We'll just go ahead and leave Akbar in charge here. Well, we're absolutely going to win this rebellion. There's no doubt about that in my mind. I don't... Well... Let's try to get Captain Judverd to like me a little bit. It's not going to work. At least not until 1173, which is when the revoked vassal titles starts going away. And then maybe we can force convert them. Oh, it doesn't look like we have the option to convert them. That's odd. Well, they can be Orthodox. I don't care. This will hurt. Damn. Ha 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 ha. My core physician has shared some of his latest ideas with me. I don't know how much of medicine, or I don't know much of medicine, but perhaps he is onto something. He has asked me for some money to develop his theory further. Sure. And let's go ahead and siege these provinces back. There we go. And you want white peace. That isn't happening. This is a fight you wanted. I'm not going to deny you the war that you wanted. Daughter was born. It's still kind of funny to see born in the purple with non-Orthodox characters, but that's okay. I am not complaining. Okay, you are absolutely going there. No, you're not. You're going there. Okay. This is fine. And you still want white peace? That still isn't happening. Although, it looks like your dad died. How did your dad die? He died a mangled mess. Huh. Neat. Maybe he shouldn't have revolted. If he didn't revolt, maybe I wouldn't have made him revolting. And there goes all of my subscribers. It's fine. I didn't have that many to begin with. This should end the war. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Enforce demands. Pause the game. My last order of business. Let's start revoking some titles. You lose your title. You lose your title. You lose your title. Did you revolt? No. No. Nope, 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 nope. Wasn't there another, Lady Duchess who revolted? Hold on, let's see. Sort by title. You. Where are you? Ah, yes. And you lose your title. Now, all these guys... Oh, of course they're going to be unhappy with me, and they're probably going to revolt again, but Now I'm going to release them and return their title as a Viceroy. Yes. And I'm going to do that with all of them. This might be stupid. Whatever. It's fine. Especially with this one, because, like... Neat, I made him a Viceroy. That means I get to choose which member of... which sheik within his domain gets the title. Except he owns all 4 of them, so it doesn't actually matter. Now you do not get... I can't rogue anymore. You do not get the title. Instead, I'm going to give it to you. Now, this might be not a bad idea, because he only has 1 province. Count Yaya here, he has 2. He could raise a rebellion and take this title back. But I'm curious. And this guy definitely likes me a load more than the previous guy. What other titles have we taken? We've taken this guy's titles. He owns 3 of the provinces, so there's probably not too much sense in giving him the Viceroy. Let's go ahead and we'll release him from prison, and we'll return his Viceroy. There we go. And that didn't seem like a big deal, but... well, I don't know. Maybe it's pointless. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it does. Either way, I need to do something with these sultanates eventually. But that will be something for next time. And until then, happy gaming.